Hey guys, it's Alexis and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be doing and adding too many ingredients into slime challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a slime and I'm going to add too much of an ingredient into slime, and we're going to see how it turns out and how much I can actually add into the slime before it like falls apart or doesn't make slime anymore. So before we begin, I'd just like to say don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below, turn the red subscribe button to gray, turn on the post notification bell by hitting the bell icon right next to the gray subscribe button, and that's it. My cat's ran up the stairs, but that's it. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. So let's get started with the video. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is just making a plain white slime using some school glue. I'm just going to make a plain slime, and then after we make the slime, that's when I'm going to add in too many ingredients to it. So I'm just going to use half of this bottle so we can save the other half for another slime. We have just a little bit of glue, and I'm going to activate it using some Borax Activator in this weird container that I have that used to have some Nickelodeon activator, but then I used it all. So I just stored it in here because it's like really easy to, okay. We're just gonna add little by little. Make sure we don't overactivate it because it is such a little amount of slime that we don't want to overactivate it. Okay, so the slime is definitely turning out. I don't want to activate it more, but I don't want to leave it sticky. So I'm going to use a different activator. It's just like an activator that came in a slime package one time, and it's not as strong as the one I currently use. And it's easier to get less out because it's just like a drop bottle, like a droplet that comes out at a time. So hopefully this will do it. It almost feels like I'm mixing dough. I don't know why, it never really does, but like right now it feels like I'm mixing dough. So now we have this little slime. Let me get it in frame for you guys. This little slime. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to knead it to get it to the good texture I need it to be at, because it's still a little sticky, but I just made a little bit, just like 2-3 ounces worth of slime. This is honestly all you need to play with. Like, people like playing with big slimes, and I get the big slimes are fun, but like this is just enough to play with, you know, but mine's a little sticky. Anyways, so now for the fun part, we're actually going to add in all the ingredients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color the slime. I need to get a dye. I'm going to color the slime so you can tell the difference between the slime and what I'm adding in. Okay, so I got this green dye. It's neon lime. I just chose any color that wasn't blue or pink because I feel like I do those two colors pretty often. But I have a big container of colors that I got for Christmas. I should have chosen one out of there, but I didn't want to like waste time choosing a color. So I'm just going to add a drop or two of this color because I don't want it to be too green and I don't want it to dye my hands, which it seems it already has done. But we're just going to mix that around. I just want you guys to be able to see the difference between the product I'm adding too much of in, did that make sense, and the actual slime. This is a pretty color. I like it. It's a nice lime green. Well, I guess that makes sense because that's what the color I chose was called. Okay, we're just gonna do that. It's a nice and stretchy slime. It's a good base. But for the ingredient I'm going to be adding too much of, I'm going to be adding too much cornstarch. So cornstarch makes slime have like the specific texture. I'm just gonna bring this camera down just a little bit just so you guys can see what I'm doing better. Okay. So cornstarch makes slime have this weird texture, but I can't describe the texture. But we're just gonna add some cornstarch in little by little. I'm gonna take this container right here. I'm just gonna add some cornstarch in. The slime is about the size of the container, a little bit less. So we're gonna start off with like a quarter of the container and work our way up. So I'm gonna fill up the container first. Oh, actually, better idea. There's a scooper in here in my cornstarch bin. So I found a scooper in the bin. So I'm just gonna do scoops of that. So first I need to empty it. I should wash this, but I'm not going to because it'll create oobleck in my sink. So first thing I'm gonna do is take a little scoop of this. Smooth it out. And then we're gonna add this scoop into the slime. We're just gonna, when we mix that in, we'll let you have the rest of it. Why was I talking to slime like that? Anyways, so now we're gonna mix it around. I wanted you guys to be able to see the difference between the slime and the cornstarch, because the cornstarch is white and so is the slime. You can't see that much of a difference, but I think it just, you can a little bit at least. So now we're just gonna mix it in. Cornstarch has such a weird texture. Like, it's not like flour. Like, flour and cornstarch have such a different texture. Like, I don't even know, like, how to explain it. So we're just gonna start off adding little bits, mixing it in and mixing it in. So the cornstarch might make the slime more sticky than it already is. So I'm gonna keep some activator with me. Maybe I should have done this in a bowl. So then I won't have to activate it because I won't be touching it. I think it's fine. I just gotta get as much as I can. And then we're just gonna not spill it. I'm gonna take the slime and we're just gonna let it have whatever else is in here. And then what's on around the edge, just have all of it slime. Take all of the cornstarch from this container. Okay. So after the first scoop, this is what the slime is like. It's gotten much stickier. Before it wasn't fully activated, but now it's like more, like even less activated. So I'm just gonna keep some activator here and I'm just gonna keep adding a droplet every time, a drop every time. I hope me adding activator doesn't make the slime texture change, because the whole point is like to see what's gonna happen when I add too much. And obviously if I just keep adding some, it'll just completely melt. But we're gonna see what I can do without it completely melting. So I'm just gonna get a scoop. So this is the second scoop. Oh, so much cornstarch everywhere. That's my fault. Okay, yeah, the cornstarch is definitely the reason the slime is melting. Which is odd because I always used to add cornstarch into my slimes to create a thicker texture. That would always work, but I would always do that before it was activated. But once it's activated, does it like make it like stickier? Well, it must, obviously. But like, that's so odd to me. Okay. I don't know how, if cornstarch, adding cornstarch into the slime is going to make the slime bigger, like if you were to add foam beads or instant snow. But I guess we will see. So I'm gonna add some more and I will get back to you guys when I'm done adding like a few more scoops. Okay, so after about 10 different 10 scoops of the cornstarch, this is the slime I got. It is really stretchy, which is odd, and it has this weird texture. It's also quite sticky. I kept reactivating it, but it's not reactivating fully anymore. But the color has definitely gotten lighter. The slime itself, I think there's more slime, but the texture has gotten much different. I can't describe it though. I don't know, like, how to describe it. Like, it almost feels like a butter slime. Like, it can actually spread. I know you guys can't see it because the camera's facing my face, but it can actually spread like a butter slime, which is crazy to me. So I'd say, if you guys don't have clay and you want more of a thick butter slime texture, add a bunch of cornstarch. Just make sure to keep reactivating it, and at the end reactivate it a lot to make sure it's not completely sticky. But it's literally like a butter slime. So that's crazy to me. There are some, it does rip a little bit if I pull hard, but like if I just pull slowly and soft, it doesn't rip. It's like so stretchy. So yeah, I think this was really cool. So yeah, I thought this was really cool, really fun to do. It didn't even take that long. The main thing that took long was activating and like making the actual slime. This didn't take as long, and I added 10 scoops, around 10 scoops, 10, 11, 9, I don't know. I lost track after like 7. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to like it, subscribe down below, turn the red subscribe button to gray, and turn on the post notification bell by hitting the bell icon right next to the gray subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys for next video. Bye guys!